Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Death by Pony, and today we're hopping back into Danganronpa. Last we left off, we had just finished talking to one of our classmates about photos that she had taken right before the murder to try and figure out who was where. So without further ado, let's hop into this, shall we? Let's see what she got to say. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has the medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. Yeah, you made me remember it again. I made such a fool of myself in front of everybody. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout and slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. Yeah, it's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Truth bullet. Embarrassing pose has been added to the Bruce Toilet section of your handbook. Girl. See what he got to say. Ugh. Hellhound earring, answer my call.
Impossible!
This effort is futile as well. Are you still looking for an earring you dropped?
You!
It's not a mere earring, it's a hellhound earring.
Fine.
Long ago in a faraway land, a beast known as the hellhound was feared by all, even he who summoned it. Well, this certainly is random. The hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields. Its fangs glistened with blood, and his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver!
The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget that night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring all the time. That was really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you. For now we need to investigate.
I won't let
Where
you!
is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor, falling through the gap between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproaring as he walked towards the wall and pressed his head against the gap in the floor. He peered underneath the
I can
floorboards.
see it!
Ah, there it is. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. See, good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, I would probably not reach it either. Then maybe you should give up. Just
What?
give up? Give up? What the world? I meant give up the earring.
You!
Fool, have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with your clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you
But-
will die!
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. If you accuse me, I must go save the world. He wants the earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Gap in the floorboards has been added to the closed section. You have a... Well, that's everybody. Okay. Did not need to switch it to auto. A lot of fancy looking dishes. Ate that much. The incident. Huge table. There's nothing much out of the ordinary. There's also a lot of tasty looking dishes. In the end, nobody really ate much of the incident. Remote controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner. Could it be? Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? What's that sound just now? This air conditioner probably the only machine inside this room. The air conditioner is remote controlled. The timer is set to 11:30. I'm pretty sure Byakuya said his time of death was around the same time. So if that means the mechanical sound before the blackout is probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. AC timer has been added to the bullet section handbook. That's probably what shorted the thing. Talked all three of them. I looked at that table, I looked under there, I looked up there. Okay, do I need to investigate the iron plate? Where the window is covered with iron plates, it doesn't have something to do with the renovation project? No worrying about the waste of time. Oh, there's that. Oh, the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of beryllium. The last time I saw it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case. A nightstick, pepper spray. What's this? Hard plastic case. But inside the case, inside it's empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must be the key to the beryllium case. The case was in the office. Of all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that beryllium case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case, which means that the weapon inside the beryllium case are leads to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this beryllium case in the first place? A case packed with all of this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious, just in case? No, that can't be right. That was way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? Drilling case has been added to the bullet section of your handbook. Now then, where should I investigate?
Hajime.
Hajime, a moment. What is it? When we were finished with the investigation, here, would you like to hear what everybody else has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told one of us is a killer. It can't be helped that everyone's on edge right now. Why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope Peak Academy. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, but fine. If we go together, let's go on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad it'll be a great help. Special feeling, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is different color and material. Why is that? Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that's shut to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If it happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It's like a barrier, just like lighting up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed!
Truly, I'm culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Fire door has been added to Truth Bullet section of your handbook. I was wondering what they were. Yeah, but they probably slam shut to that.
Hey.
Let's start talking to everyone. It's definitely going to help us out. Old building storage. This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. There's an awful lot of boxes. I don't have time to go through each one. I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. This is a blood stain. A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking that's clearly a blood stain, which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
Well,
The tablecloth has a blood stain on it, and then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Storage room tablecloth was added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay.
wow.
My hands were hooked in the dining room. Irons. Are these irons? They look like they were recently turned on, but why? Are there 3 irons on the ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister. Irons in storage room has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you going to stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate another place already. I get it, you're right. You're gonna tell me to move when I just finished investigating? It's not like I'm slacking in one place. I'm investigating.
I see. I
Ap-
see.
Apparently, a great man once said investigation should be done on foot.
Yes.
So that's why I'm absolutely using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. She's got to have good hearing. She is a rock star. She's got to be able to hear tune and stuff. See, not only do I have perfect face and style and personality, but I also have perfect ears. See, your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice through the dining hall, right? We could tell, but you would have been able to make out who was who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? La 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 la. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it.
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuchi's voice. And then the next voice was mine.
I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Kaya, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point and it has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, praise me. Give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time, seriously. Don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell was going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me. Let me bite you. Ouch, why are you really biting me? Ibuki's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Huh, it's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is somebody in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. The remote control for the off air conditioner, huh? The timer here has been set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't that the time for the air conditioning dial also been set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? AC timer has been updated in your handbook. Check out the truth bullet section menu to review it. I can already tell you doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious. I'm supposed to be here.
Wait!
Supposed to be here, does that mean?
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the germanium case with the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own?
well,
Well, that is... Ugh. Ugh. Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm not feeling well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me, what's
Hey.
that? Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean?
Huh?
It means it is cool. She didn't like run away or something?
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is?
Maybe...
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got there, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker, used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey,
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too, like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Kazuchi's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The distillery should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
hey,
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
yep.
Byakuya had the key in this particular journalism case with him. Check it out, I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take the key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with a crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside that case, right? So I should open it? This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
See, it's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, various tools were crammed inside. But it's not impossible that the killer took anything. From here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. This just stuff you're so busy with. There's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Where did Peko go? She looked pretty pale.
Wow.
If she made it, then I'm sure she's fine. Beyond that, I'd be improper for me to say, huh? That must be the old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. Circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot all about that. But you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it.
Whoa!
It's here.
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar!
it's true.
Seriously, want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross, so grotesque. No thanks, I'm just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma is such a nice guy in popularity contests? He'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who set the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they did trip it or set it to be tripped.
Now then.
Now then, I guess we're done with this office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Yep. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. That way YouTube will send you back here so you can see the next episode. I won't take up any more of your time. Hope you have a good day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.